Now it's time to write the next chapter of the book of your life and create a vision for yourself. So you just put your last entry into your Purpose Quest life story. You've made it to the destination of your Purpose Quest. You've put all the puzzle pieces together and discovered the greater purpose of your life. You've revealed your true potential and given meaning to your life experiences. Your life experiences may have been what inspired the story that you've told so far, but they cannot write your future. You are the one holding the pen. Throughout your story, you've been the main character, but you are also the one that writes the script and directs every scene. You are the one who decides how your story ends, because you are the creator of your destiny. Now think about this. If you watch a speedboat on the water, it leaves behind a wake. The wake tells the story of where the boat was and how hard the engine was cranking. But the wake does not propel the boat. The story you tell about your life creates the life you live, not the other way around. You are not the wake or the result of your life. And you're not the boat either, which is the situations of your life. You are the engine. You have the power to chart your own course. And so we bring this Purpose Quest to a close with the final step, which is to write the next chapter of your life story. So now it's time to create a vision for your life going forward, fulfilling this purpose that you've discovered. And the first step is to look back at your Purpose Quest life story once again and read through it while imagining the movie of your life playing in front of your eyes, or maybe even on a big screen. And in the last scene, where you left off with your current life situation, that scene is where this new story begins. So there are 4 final steps in this journey that we're going to take together. And the first is taking your purpose statement and elaborating on it to fully capture the meaning and the mission of your life in a personal manifesto. The second is going to be taking back your power by fully embracing that you are the only one that has the power to write your life story. And the third piece is going to be creating a vision of how your life is going to unfold as you become all that you are meant to be. And fourth is to apply this vision to your current life to determine what it will take at a practical level for you to live in alignment with your higher purpose. And so let's get started. The first part is a personal manifesto. Now, a manifesto is like a declaration of intent. It's like a mission statement for your life. And writing it's going to help you really solidify your purpose and give you a powerful way that you can share your life mission with others. And it's also going to serve as an affirmation statement for yourself that you can read to yourself every day, or even better, say it out loud, because it makes it more powerful and it tells your brain that you really mean it. But it's also something that you can refer to in those moments when life feels like it's knocked you off course and you need a reminder of what you value and why you're here. So often the best way to understand what a manifesto can be is to read someone else's. So we have ours available for you to read to give you some ideas. And you can also look up manifestos of people that you might follow online. But in this activity, there are several questions that are going to help you identify core principles to include in your manifesto, including your values, your favorite empowering phrases, what you stand for, and the characteristics even of the people that you consider part of your tribe. But of course, you can write it however you want. So then we're going to be looking at taking back your power. So if you've ever been on an airplane and watched the flight attendants give the safety presentation, you know that they say, in the event of a drop in cabin pressure, put the oxygen mask on yourself first. So the reason that they say this is that if you do not put it on yourself first, and there's other people around you that you care to assist and you try to save them, and you try to save them before you put it on yourself, you can lose consciousness, and then you're not able to help anybody. In fact, because you don't take care of yourself first, you might even be putting them and you in danger. So the same thing is true for life. Only by living your life in alignment with your truth, by playing the roles that are authentic to you, And by using your gifts to the best of your ability to fulfill your own purpose, can you then empower anyone else to live their best life? And so there are two things that you need to do when writing the vision for the rest of your life. And the first is to give yourself permission to live your life to the fullest, to be happy, to love yourself, and to see your value and the greater purpose why you're here, and give yourself permission to live it. And the second is to take back your pen from the people who you have allowed to control how you live your life. It's time to make the decision to live your purpose, even if there are haters or doubters or those who disapprove. In the activity, you're going to answer prompts that will help you identify where in your life you can take your power back. The third is to create a vision for what your life will look like as you continue your journey of fulfilling your purpose. You will imagine what your life will look like, what you'll be doing, and how it will all feel. When you're writing your vision of your future, you want to follow the 4 Ps, which are basically like rules for writing a vision in a way that really makes it believable to your brain. You see, the brain doesn't know the difference between what we imagine and what's actually happening in real life. And so if we use the right language, then we can speak to the brain and make it so convincing that your brain actually believes this is the next chapter of your life. And so it will actually help you act in a way and make decisions and behaviors that are in alignment with this new life that you're creating. And so here are the 4 Ps. The first one is P for present tense. So you want to write it as if it's happening now, not like in the past or the future. So you don't want to be saying like, I will do this. You want to say it like it's happening now. The next P is personal. So you want to be using I statements, like you're talking about yourself as yourself. You also want to be positive and use positive language. So avoid things like not or don't. And most importantly, you want passion, which is emotion and remembering why it all matters. And so you also want to be imagining this unfolding like a movie in your mind. Add details to the scenes, such as what it looks like, who the other characters are that are there, and most importantly, like I mentioned, how it feels to be the main character. And then the 4th step is to look at where you are now and where you want to be, and determine what changes you're going to need to make and the action steps that you will need to turn your vision into a reality in your life. Because the truth is that there are changes you might need to make. There are steps you might need to take. There are things you might need to learn. And so in that last section, we're going to bring it down to earth, and we're going to give you a roadmap to go from where you are now to where you want to be, fulfilling your life purpose. And so now let's take out these activities and start working through them as you write the next chapter of your life story.